In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create products in the product library in HubSpot. We'll walk through the entire process, step by step, so that by the end, you'll know exactly how to add a new product, configure its details, and make sure it's ready to use in your quotes and deals. First, log into your HubSpot account. Once you're on the main dashboard, look over to the left-hand sidebar. There, you'll see an icon for commerce. Hover your mouse over that commerce icon, and from the options that appear, click on Products. This will open up your product library where you can see any products that have already been created. In the top right corner of the product screen, look for the button that says Add Products. Click on that, and then from the drop-down menu, select Create a Product. This will open the product editor where you'll enter all the information about your new product. Let's start with the product information card. Here, you'll see several fields. Begin by adding the product name. This is a required field and will be how your team identifies the product in HubSpot, so make it clear and specific. Next, you can add an SKU. This is optional, but it's very helpful if your company uses internal codes or needs to sync product data with other systems. Then, type in a product description. This should briefly explain what the product is or what it includes, which is useful for both internal users and on customer-facing documents. You'll also need to choose a tax category. This helps determine how tax is applied when the product is used in quotes or deals. So pick the option that best matches your local tax rules. Then choose the product type, such as whether it's a physical product, a service, or another category your account uses. If you want to visually identify your product, you can add an image. Just click on the option to upload or browse images, then select the file you want to use. This can make your product library easier to scan and more user-friendly. Next, move to the billing details card. Here, set the billing frequency. For example, this might be a one-time charge or a recurring charge like monthly or annually. Choose the option that reflects how customers will be billed for this product. Then, go to the pricing configuration section. HubSpot lets you choose between flat rate pricing and tiered pricing. For this demonstration, we'll focus on flat rate. Select the flat rate option and then set the unit price. This field is required and represents the amount you charge per unit of the product. You can also enter a unit cost, which is what it costs your business to provide that product. While the cost field might be optional, it can be very useful for reporting and margin analysis later on. After you've filled out all the necessary fields and reviewed everything for accuracy, look again to the top right corner of the screen and click the Create button. HubSpot will save your new product and add it to your product library, and that's it. You've successfully created a product in the HubSpot product library, and it's now ready to be used in your deals, quotes, and other sales activities.